Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the one and only Autzen Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Oregon Ducks. Green Day Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Ducks will kick this deep to get us going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes a first down pass attempt. Oh, it's incomplete. Almost a disastrous play here on the opening drive. He's going to bring up second down. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. Just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Takes the ball and heads to the left side.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving his back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
The Ducks are in the red zone. Quarterback can throw this out of the RPO. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
And this defense is doing a really good job here. They're giving up some completions, but the important thing is they're making tackles and keeping this offense out of the end zone. Force them to be able to execute to get this touchdown.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. The running back here in a direct snap. He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short.
Well, I love watching the speed of this defense. This time doing a good job of reading their keys. They saw the guard pull, shot through the A-gap, used their speed and instincts to blow this play up.
The Dutch will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. Fourth down RPO, looking left. Touchdown, Oregon. Great connection there for 6 points. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. And look at this, the fullback getting involved in the passing game. You don't see that too often these days.
How about the big fella? The good news is this guy has pretty good hands, and we saw it right there in full display.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running out of time in the pocket. The pass rush gets home.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Catch made in space. Look out. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense comes up now on 1st down thanks to that costly penalty. 1st down, looking to throw the football. Running back grabs it on the screen. Breaks loose at the 40. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. Past the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the point after is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. Powerful offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
So the running play stopped on 1st down, brings up 2nd and 10 from their 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. In pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab.
quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. Can he make it to the marker? And the Ducks keep the football on the move.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was third down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
The Ducks starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Throwing off play action. The pocket breaking down. Short connection to the tight end here. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This defense reminds me of a group that just is all about preparation. They are completely dialed in on this play. Yeah, they give up the completion, but how about that? Nowhere to go after the catch.
Here's the second down play. And he'll set up to throw. Caught quickly. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks. Too much speed for the defense.
Now this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
Can you believe it? The PAT is no good. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Play of the drive now from the 25. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Tackle is made. It's a short gain, well short of the marker.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So ball at the 30. This is a manageable third down play for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He has first down yardage at the 46.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket.
Going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And now the try here for the extra point. And the PAT makes it a 1-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Play of the drive now for the 25. Gives it to the back. He finds some space. Now here he goes. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Let's check out the quarterback comparison here through the first quarter. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. After second effort, he's brought down, but it's past the marker.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. Heading left after the handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally stop him, but a solid play sets him up. 1st and goal at the 9.
Nice play action call here by this offensive coordinator. You know, you can freeze those linebackers just for a split second. Usually that's going to give you enough room to be able to get that tight end behind them. And if a quarterback can make a nice tight throw like this, pick up some big yards.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
This will be a challenge now. 2nd and goal, back at the 13. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
There you go, defense. Much better job of affecting the quarterback. This guy's already thrown a couple touchdown passes. That time, no chance at all to get his feet set. Nice job of pressuring him and bringing him down for the sack.
And the offense facing a 3rd and goal from a long way away. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And they've regained the lead.
Now, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. The pass rush closing in. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Good pressure here by this defense, but it felt like the quarterback held on to the ball a little bit too long to come up with that sack for the D.
So from the 18-yard line, it's 2nd and long. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But they can make the connection. Ball's incomplete. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quick throw to the left. The ball is picked off. Could take it all the way.
Well, your best player is going to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
Is back out on the field. They're trying to build this lead here. Had to settle for 3 last time out. There's the handoff. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offensive great scoring position here.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back that has given this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And the Ducks will line up now. It's 1st and goal. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
But it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. No gain makes it 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Here we go.
Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. Touchdown, Oregon. That's how you finish a play. We had a short quarter. The offense did exactly what they're supposed to do. That would have been a big ask for the defense there, Kurt.
Absolutely. But when you're given that kind of field position, anything less than a touchdown would be a disappointment. They did exactly what they needed to do by capitalizing on that short field.
PAT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempt. Takes the handoff. That'll pick up a first down out of the 37.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. What a grab by the freshman.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Throws it to the right. Makes the catch downfield. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
I feel like this quarterback can make this throw in his sleep. It's like clockwork, a curl route against zone. And the quarterback, the only thing is he had to fit it into a tight window for that first down completion.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, there's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Caught by the receiver. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Irish offense comes up here on first and goal.
Here we go. Set.
Here's the option play. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback delivers quickly, a receiver on the screen. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down after that short completion. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds his man. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Boy, it's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion sets up an important third down play. That's a design quarterback keeper. The Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. First down, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. And the Ducks come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Ball handed off. Good enough for first down yardage. The Ducks come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it in the open. Touchdown, Ducks. Way too much speed in that play.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seemed to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And the returner will be brought down. Before halftime. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking deep to the right side. And it's incomplete. A last gasp pass as time expires in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. On first down, it's play action. Catch made on the sideline. He does get the foot down. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Now it's second down here. Hand off to the single back. Stopped right there at the line with no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Receiver makes the catch. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Chris, man, I have no idea how you let that guy get that open. You know for a fact, all week long, in fact, they brought it up in our meetings yesterday, that they've got to stop this receiver, and then you lose track of him, and they're lucky that didn't go as a touchdown.
The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He'll hand it off. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Play action here on first down. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Bringing pressure. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking for the wideout. Hunt over the middle. It's Poe. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Urgency now for the offense. They hate to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And they wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Great job by this defense of tackling in space. They are going to keep him. of the first down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
Here we go. The coach rolling the dice. 4th and 1 in his own territory. Toss play to the running back going left. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. He's looking deep again. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. He's at the 50. Across the 40. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And he drops back in the gun. Receiver grabs it. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
A completion sets up a 2nd down play. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Got a man open, hits him right in stride. And finally tackle him down at the 2-yard line. What a play in that completion.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Oregon. This passing game is still on fire.
You talk about being in the zone. This guy continues to make big plays. That's another touchdown pass for the quarterback.
They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is no good. Wow. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Notre Dame, 21. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Off the play fake on first down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. But this one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
Well, one of the few times this receiver is unable to come up with a big play. This guy has over 100 yards receiving. I would just keep trying to find ways to line him up and create mismatch opportunities.
He flips it to the back across the middle. Great cut. They whiff on him. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They open the fourth by going to the air. Finds his man. It's Poe. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's another positive play, but, man, look at the clock and look at the score. You still need a couple touchdowns to be able to get yourself back into this game and have a chance to win it. So you got to keep moving here and keep taking those shots downfield.
The freshman is lucky that didn't get picked off.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, that's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
That pass is caught.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
Important third down play coming up after that completion. Out of the gun now on third down. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Fires it to the wideout. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. He just didn't execute.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage yet.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Contact as he let the ball go. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Chris, the defense does exactly what they needed to get back into this game. It's a two-possession game. With this interception and a quick score, they're right back in it.
Pressure is coming. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Bootleg looking to throw. Defense is coming after him. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Leaning on the run game here. Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain. Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. No connection there. The pass is incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Looking for his back. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Takes it all the way back for a pick 6. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, it's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The pocket breaking down. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
At the 30-yard line. Good enough for a first down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Final 2 minutes as this offense desperate to get some points here quickly and try to stage a big comeback. Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And the quarterback dropping back. And the pass is incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, now that we're in the final couple minutes of this game, it's a good time to just kind of step back and appreciate the job this defense has done throughout the entire game. They've applied pressure. They've been physical at the line of scrimmage. Good job in space. And a big part of the reason that they have such a big lead today.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Well, they just had to go for this, Chris. Pretty obvious. Not much of a choice. Down late in a game like this, you got to be aggressive. You got to take a chance. This was clearly just not their day.
2 o'clock with the running game. That's a strong stiff arm. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year. Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He'll hand it off. Fighting off the defender. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled